boys and girls, and welcome if you're watching from home. Have you ever stood when it's summer outside at night and watched the sunshine go down? You see how it gets a little darker. And if you stand there at the same place in the morning, you can watch the sun come up and it gets warmer and brighter. Well, the sun gives us life and light. Did you know that Jesus is brighter than the sunshine? And Jesus gives us more light than the sun? Jesus, it says in the book of John chapter 9, verse 5, I am the light. Jesus could say that. You know why? Because when Jesus walked on earth, he did the will of God. Jesus wanted to, and he did perfectly what God wanted him to do. And that's what he wants for all of us. Now, it's very important for us as a church to teach you children how to live. But what I want to talk about this morning is that you have a living relationship with Jesus, that you know that Jesus is your light and that he gives you what you need to live. But in order for Jesus to do that in your life, in order for that warmth to come there, and for you to have that, you also have to know that Satan wants to attack you in this way. He wants you to know you can be your own light. You don't need Jesus. And he does that so quietly, so subtly, you don't even know it. And it comes through TV messages and through radios and through ads. And I want to tell you a story, what that looks like, okay? Glubby Wubby was watching TV. And on TV, he heard the news. And on the news, he heard in British Columbia, there was lots of rain. Oh, did it ever rain? And Glubby Wubby was looking at it and go, this is terrible. He watched they lost some houses, they lost crops. It was bad. The next thing Glubby Wubby heard on the TV was coronavirus and this new Omicron that was coming. And Glubby Wubby's going, oh, what's this all about? Oh, no. Wow. The next thing Glubby Wubby heard was, there's a shortage of Christmas toys. Get out and get your toys early because, oh, wow, this is too much. The next thing he heard was the mayor. The mayor came on TV and he said, I'm going to help you forget all about your troubles. We're going to have a carnival. Come to the carnival for free, and we're going to help you forget about everything. Glubby Wubby looked at his mom and dad. Can I go? Can I go? So, this would really be helpful. And his mom and dad said, yeah, you can go, but there's one thing we want you to do. We want you to take these little invitations put them in your pocket. And these invitations are for in your church. The minister is going to talk about how Jesus is the light of the world and how Jesus can fill your needs. So anytime you hear somebody say to you, forget about everything else, we're going to help you forget about the troubles, you give him a pamphlet, this invitation. So Glubby Wubby went off to the carnival. Well, the very first person that Glubby Wubby seen was the mayor. The mayor said, welcome, Glubby Wubby. We're here to help you forget all about the troubles of the world. All of your troubles. Glubby Wubby knew. So he took out an invitation. He said to the mayor, but I want to invite you to our church where the minister is going to talk about Jesus is the light of the world. He said, oh, thank you. And Glubby Wubby went to the carnival. Well, the very first person that he came across next was someone who was at the food court. And he said, Glubby Wubby, come here. We're going to help you forget about the troubles of the world. We got hot chocolate with whipped cream and little chocolate nuts. We got apple pie. We got all kinds of ice cream, candies, orange juice, fruits. You can have whatever you want. Well, Glubby Wubby heard him say, I'm going to help you forget about the troubles of the world. He took out the invitation. He said to him, I want to invite you also to come to our church where the minister is going to talk about Jesus is the light of the world. And Jesus is there for you. He took that and he says, oh, okay, thanks, Glubby Wubby. Well, Glubby Wubby went inside. He enjoyed all the food. He went out. Then he went to the next place. All the rides, like there were merry-go-rides. There were these rides where you go roller coasters up and down. You can do whatever we want. And the person said, come here, Glubby Wubby, enjoy these rides. It'll help you forget about all the troubles of the world. And Glubby Wubby said, okay. But then he said, I want to give you an invitation to come to our church and listen to Jesus, the light of the world. He said, oh, I don't believe in that, but keep your invitation. But come and enjoy. Well, Glubby Wubby enjoyed the rides. And after that, he went to go home. But just before he went home, there was one person standing there yet. And he said, Glubby Wubby, here's a present for you. This here present will help you forget about all your troubles. And Glubby Wubby said to the person, and here I have an invitation for you to come to church, to listen to the minister speak about Jesus being the light of the world. And he said, thank you. I'll think about that. Well, Glubby Wubby started walking home and it started raining. Well, the first thing that happened to Glubby Wubby, his mind started going, I hope it doesn't rain here like it did in British Columbia. I hope we don't get flooded out. And then he started coughing. Oh, I hope I don't have coronavirus. I hope I don't bring that home. Oh, all of a sudden, everything that happened at the carnival, he forgot about, and all the worries came back again. So when Glubby Wubby got home, his mom and dad said, how did it go? He said, well, I had lots of fun, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do. It didn't help me forget about everything. And his mom and dad said, you know why? The world can't help you forget about things. Jesus is there. He said, Mom and Dad said to Glubby Wubby, the invitation for you to go to church and learn that Jesus is the light of your world, when you are going and you go home, when you are by yourself, we want you to pray to Jesus. Do you know that Jesus loves you so much that you could talk to him about everything? You can imagine, Glubby Wubby, Jesus wants you to think about you taking all your problems and you can, like sitting on his lap, he's going to listen to you. He's going to hear whatever's on your mind. You can imagine Jesus walking along the road with you, holding your hand. You could talk with Jesus. You could take everything you have to Jesus. Jesus is the light of the world. Jesus is going to give you the warmth and the peace that you need. And the more you talk to Jesus, the more you want to live like Jesus did. And the more you want to live like Jesus did, you'll have peace in your heart. So boys and girls, know that this Christmas season, the real light of your life is Jesus Christ. He loves you. You can go to him. And now we're going to sing, and I'm not sure what song we're going to sing.
Jesus shine.